It's hard to beat the taste of a cup of coffee made with freshly ground beans rather than pre-ground beans that have been sitting on the grocery store shelf for weeks, losing their flavor. Grinding beans yourself, however, usually requires a coffee grinder, as well as extra effort and cleaning that you may not have time for. Coffee makers with built-in grinders eliminate this hassle by often storing whole beans, grinding them on demand and dispensing them directly into the brew basket for brewing. In this video, we will discuss the top 5 best grind and brew coffee maker in 2022. So let's get started. Number 5. Breville BDC650BSS Barista Pro. Breville drip coffee makers are consistently a top pick in our tests, so it's no surprise we also love the Barista Pro espresso machine. If you like to fine-tune your coffee or change the grind size depending on the type of coffee bean, the Barista Pro has 30 different grind sizes and 5 temperatures to choose from. Not to mention it has an easy-to-read LCD screen, so it's easy to customize your coffee drink. The machine heats up in 3 seconds and has digital temperature control, so the water temperature is within 2 degrees Celsius of the correct brewing temperature to precisely extract the perfect cup of espresso. Here are some pros and cons that I found to be interesting for you. It can help you choose the right product on your importance. Number 4. Cuisinart DGB-900BC. If you're looking for a coffee maker that's no fuss, you'll love this Cuisinart grind and brew, as it was one of the easiest machines to use in our testing. We liked that the control panel was intuitive and easy to read. The hopper can hold a half pound of whole coffee beans, so you're not refilling every time you make coffee, and the coffee basket swings forward for easy access. If you happen to run out of whole beans, it can also use ground coffee. Here are some pros and cons that I found to be interesting for you. It can help you choose the right product on your importance. Number 3. Cuisinart SSGB1 Coffee Center Grind. This Cuisinart Grind and Brew Plus offers customization and convenience in one machine, allowing you to make fresh coffee from whole beans, pre-ground coffee or pods. One side of the machine is for making drip coffee. It can grind whole beans or use pre-ground coffee, and it lets you choose the strength setting. The other side is for single-serve cups, and it does not grind. It uses pods or a reusable pod filter. While it didn't have the highest score in our taste test, the convenient pod option can be helpful for days when you need just one cup. The coffee grinder and housing are removable for easy cleaning and to help prevent any clogging. Here are some pros and cons that I found to be interesting for you. It can help you choose the right product on your importance. Number 2. BLACK+DECKER CM5000B. There's no getting around the noise of a coffee grinder, but this Black & Decker grinder was the quietest of all the coffee makers we tested. In addition, we found it was able to produce the same grind consistently, even better than some of the more expensive machines. It also produced one of the better cups of coffee in our test, which had a pleasant aroma and flavor. The grinder is uniquely located inside the filter basket, so you can clean the basket and the grinder at the same time. The downside to this model: you need to add beans every time you make coffee, since there is no hopper to hold extra beans. That said, it works with whole beans or pre-ground coffee, and it has an on-screen display that shows how long it's been since the coffee was brewed. Here are some pros and cons that I found to be interesting for you. It can help you choose the right product on your importance. Number 1. Breville BDC650BSS. Breville's The Grind Control was a top performer in our tests, and was one of the only coffee makers with built-in grinders that could produce fine, medium and coarse grinds that were consistent with what you would get from a top-performing standalone coffee grinder. It has 6 grind size settings to choose from, so you can customize your coffee or change settings if you change beans. It has a burr grinder, and the hopper can hold a half pound of beans, so you don't need to fill it every time you brew coffee. It also produced one of the tastiest cups of coffee that was smooth and not bitter. Here are some pros and cons that I found to be interesting for you. It can help you choose the right product on your importance. That was our list of the top 5 best grind and brew coffee maker in 2022 just for you.